Let's try this again. Um, I'm Rick Williams. I'm John T. Williams' older brother. I meet a lot of people on my travels, and my thoughts are to keep these protests. This year I saw it change. A lot of young people get involved. That fella that murdered George Floyd, I watched that video, same as I did when they shot John T. I watched the video, and no remorse, no feelings, just numb. That young white man, Ian Burkett, murdered my brother. He's still a cop in somewhere. I want to know. I'll give a shit anymore. I come here, I carved that. This here was supposed to be a plaza that lawyers and whoever were with me at the time were going to do this, and it turned into drama, and I let it go. I gave my word the totem pole will stand. Peace and honor. But back to that young man that murdered young black lady who was going to have a baby. Young Mr. Brown, young Mr. Taylor, and young Mr. Floyd. John T. Williams. I have a long list of names since my brother, and nothing ever done. That young fella that was 17 shots by that officers, he's getting out in the next 8 or 9 months. Police privilege. For humanity's sake, I hope the people keep marching. I hope they make it this time. But I do suggest don't let them scare you anymore, because I'm not afraid of them. I've been standing up. I go every day out to Seattle or whatever. Every now and then I'll run into an officer with kind thoughts and says, "How are you doing today, John?" I'm not John. But I bow and smile and say, "I'm good. I'm on the way to work." Can't let it get to you. Whatever that is. They seriously got an identity crisis. But my suggestion is to get up, get involved. If you're driving around and you see this group or you see something happen, turn your phone on. Set it up with YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, and share it out there. I signed mine RT Thoughts or Rick Thoughts because how I saw the world from the 60s to now, I watched Seattle change. I watched Seattle police. I have no answer for them. I just know in 1970, so when they changed, when the guild came here, or the union, whatever you call it, and how cold they got. I have a few friends left in the department. They're probably going to retire soon, but I don't hate them. I just feel sorry and sad for the officer that has to go out there and take a life because whoever gave them orders to do it. I mean, I can understand if I was in the middle of the planet, halfway around the world in a war, I wouldn't think about it. I just think about how many people I could save doing my job over there. But here in the streets, New York to here, or from Washington, D.C. to here, is no war. And listening to the way cops talking live, I don't believe it. I don't swallow what they're saying, because the head of the union, where in New York or New Jersey, is saying we treat them like garbage. Okay, officer. I'm going to go to the cemetery, and I'll bring my gizmos, and I'll show you a cemetery where my brother is, that a policeman murdered my brother. And I said peace, to honor who was taken from me and my family. Since then, my younger sister passed, my mom passed, my older sister passed. These cops don't care, man. There has to be a way as citizens, you and I can help make them stop the union in Seattle. It was never like that in the I'd have to say 74 when it started getting, cops were crazy. I can say from 1974 to 1981 how they hurt artists on the street, breaking their work, breaking their carving hands, or taking their tools away. Now I go down to the park and no more carvers. I went to look one day and I found out in a group I was with, there were 20 of us. I'm the only one left. And the cops hurt every one of them, and they don't care. I do. That's why I'm talking. I want you all to help me. Get up. Let's make a difference. Rich, poor, whatever, you're a voter, I'm sure you take time to go to a meeting when it calls for it. The city, pretending they're adults, going to have to make a ruling of this law. And the laws they changed are stupid, but they wouldn't change the laws for having police accountable for their murder or their actions because they have the union lawyers rep or whatever you want to call it, so that it gives them the right to murder and get away with it. I hope you share this. I hope you take it to heart that after 10 years, August 30th is around the corner, and I hope I can make it through it again. I'm near 65, and this stuff is really starting to hurt my heart and soul. What happened? Meanwhile, these cops are still out there killing and getting away with it. I could just say, right, get up, walk with us. Peace.